Hey, I'm so sorry about the late start today. I had some last minute driver updates that just happened completely out of the blue, and so as a result, we got started about 30 minutes late. My mic's gonna be a little bit louder than it normally is because some of that update involves some audio software that was not updating, and I kind of refused to put off today's stream, and I don't know when that software is gonna get fixed, so we're kind of in a little bit of a issue at the moment, but I'm pretty sure that we can deal with it. I just to say hello to everybody who's watching at the moment or who will watch in a VOD. And just as a last minute announcement, Romus won't be able to make it today, but he is looking forward to the next time he can make it. So I'm going to be reading all the characters, and hopefully I will do some justice to these folks while he is out. Let me double check some stuff and then we can get right on started. Oh, by the way, because my mic is going to be a little bit off, I ask that if you have any feedback in regards to audio, please let me know. Do not leave me hanging. That is my one beg. If you can't hear me, let me know so that when I check the chat I could adjust. If you can't hear the game, again, because there will be some voice acting at some point, I think. Maybe not in this part, but in the future. Again, let me know. It's very, very important. So we will continue with New Game Plus, and the last time we were here, we were at the Hawthorne Hut getting ready to meet the Sylphs for the first time. And I have no fun voices. I'm just letting you know that right now. Everybody's gonna sound the same. Continuing with Rolf Hawthorne. Wolf Hawthorne has gift-wrapped your offering in preparation for your journey into the Sylph's demesnes. I don't think I've ever heard that word. Huh. I need to look that up, and I know I didn't pronounce it correctly, but let me go ahead and hit accept. Okay. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. The Sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've much more important matters to attend to today, yes? The Sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a peaceful one, friend, and a fruitful one, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you'll regale me with your adventuring tales. Oh, and before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. I'm going to treat this like I'm reading a book. One thing that I very much enjoy doing when I'm not gaming is reading aloud. And so that's what I'm going to do here, is I'm just going to be reading aloud. So It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of... Oh gosh, here we go. I always have this problem. Give me a moment. Cavuxio. And I'm not even sure if that should be an S or a Z. Oh well. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the elder seedseer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources, and we can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. You know what? I feel like they took some stuff out. Did they change this? I think they did. I think they took out some stuff here. Give me a minute. I remember some quests there that you had to climb up on the roof and go around the back and just explore all around the Hawthorne hut. And I didn't see those this time. You'll have to excuse this mount. The rest of the song's rather gorgeous. Even that opening is gorgeous, so I don't know if I should apologize too much. And we have made it. Let me double check chat really fast. Oh. Goddess, hey, what's up? Matches, hi. I got a late start today, so hopefully you'll forgive me. Alright. Actually, before I do anything else, because I'm going to end up having to pull out my mount. There. Swapped it to my chocobo. And we're going to talk to Camusio. Walking One is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be. So, in case you didn't see that, sometimes the game has you do emotes in order to prolong the quest, and they will indicate the emotes by changing the colors of a specific word, usually the name of the emote itself. And in this case, in the sentence that began strange dancing ones, the word dancing is the word that is highlighted. So I need to emote dance. And I have several different types of dances. And when I first played, I went through several dances, but I'm going to choose the official male Vieira dance. So we're just going to go with that. So is that good enough? Yep, it's good enough. This one would welcome Walking One who moves like those ones. If Walking One would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so Walking One should speak with quick tongue. Alright. Walking One would bring gift to this one. Walking One is most kind. We're gonna hand over the milk root that we got. And the letter. Walking One brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking One carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we've come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These Walking Ones come from Gridania? Walking One became a dancing one and brought milk root, but Walking One tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder One is busy. Walking One should go home. Go home, you say? But the Sylphs of Little Solus have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Renat here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seatseer herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking Ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Renat's jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Alright. I titled this stream as if I expected to get to the next dungeon. I'm not sure I'll get there because I have so much reading. Alright, let me see here. Papa Lima, what do you got? By virtue of the crystal trade, the Sylphs have maintained friendly terms with most every race in Eorzea. Alas, the appearance of Ramu has been a storm cloud over relations. If peace is to be secured, we must reopen a dialogue with the Sylphs before they have the chance to summon their god again. Uh-oh, and these two are probably just not going to talk. Kind walking ones, listening ones, and masked ones, protect these ones. Protect little Solus from nasty ones who would steal these ones home. Walking ones are kind and strong, but these ones cannot rely on walking ones alone. No, all ones must work together, that one day these ones may return home. Home where? Walking ones may think this one's home is small, but this one has biggest home of all. Biggest home of all. The forest itself is this one's home. What does walking one think of that? So obviously they think very, very much of the forest. Let's see, Ida has a notion of how one might earn the Sylph's trust. Say, Renat, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing! You went through all that trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, ow! There go those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Oh, fine. Fine, I will do the dancing. Now what do you say if I don't dance? Walking one's belly is rumbling. This one's not making a meal. This one is boiling bark and flower seeds to dye thread. Color must be jolly, and so must greet making. Okay. I have to be as jolly as the color that you're producing? Fine. Spin to the left, and snap. Ooh, walking one knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Well, that's one down. So they're all just doing cloth stuff. Or at least these two are. This one is weaving cloth. Walking one would know more? This one does not trust walking ones who do not show respect. Okay, I will show respect with a dance. Whoop. Okay, I'm good. Walking one would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed. But this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if walking one learned the secret, walking one could not weave in the same way. I wouldn't expect to. It is cool to learn, though. Oh, they got it. I didn't have to do anything. What does walking one want with this one? Elder One warned this one not to get too friendly with walking ones. Wow. You know what? Whoops. What in... I'm sorry, what the heck is going on with my toolbars? Oh, I'm not synced to the fate. I was hoping maybe to get them out of the way, but it seems alright. I don't need to do anything, and my toolbars are now a little wonky. There. They're just going to keep attacking. I'm going to ignore them. And instead, I will dance. It's so funny to be over here dancing, and in the side of my earphones is the sound of carnage. This is so funny. Ah, Walking One is a friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious elder one of Forest City. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Wah! These suckers are huge. Part of me wants to join the fate, but I will be busy. But these things are getting in my way. Oh well. Little bit of sidetracking. I would have tried to ignore them had they not flown their giant abdomens in my face. Okay, Ida. Renat, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solus. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. It's ridiculous. No need to overthink things. So long as your heart is in it, the sylphs will understand you. Well, yeah, my heart is in it. Is your heart in it? Okay, next quest. Forest Friends. Papa Limo has a notion of how you might endear yourself to the sylphs of Little Solus. So we're still working on it. Renat, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solus do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hero in Media of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most likely to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. So there's a Gridanian who lives here. And this would be her. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solus are solely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Okay. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solus wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from malms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Zscorlians and Galgnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps could you gather 3 brownie bushes as well? They play an important role in sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details. And what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deeds, seek out Kamuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Okay. I get it. So this is not entirely new. I have a map full of targets. Okay. I'm gonna need my chocobo if we continue down this route. Hold on a minute. My actions are a little bit messed up. Oh, I see. I didn't mean to blow bubbles, but remove that. And now lock that. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, hey, Chaos. How are you doing? Oh. Why do I feel like this brownie bush is a new thing? I don't recall this, but it could just be my poor memory. Okay, Chocobo. Come on with me. Okay, and now I just need gnats. Oh, so those were the suckers that had their butts in my face. Ah! I don't want to join a fate right now. Okay, good. I know this is a little bit of cheating, but this is New Game Plus. What are you gonna do? This place really is overrun. I've been alright. I got sick for a little bit, and I'm well now, and I've been spending a good amount of time streaming on TikTok, and now I'm just over here working on this. I mean, I didn't stream today except for this, but that's a whole other story. Dancing One is still here? Dancing One can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Alright, take this. Dancing One brings brownie brushes for this one. Oh, I said bushes. Oh, silly. Brushes is what they are. Okay. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing One kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing One is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abodes, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing One after all. Well, the question for that is... who else has been around? I guess we'll find out from the name of this quest, Presence of the Enemy. Kamutsuyo of Little Solace would entrust you with a task. This one asks Dancing One for forgiveness. This one has many troubles since Walking Ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful. Always careful. But Dancing One is not like other Walking Ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange Walking Ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from the Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing One to help this one know more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and Walking Ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here and Walking Ones in Hut House to find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. So... this might be our official... oh, I'll hush. Hold on. Let's see. A word, if you will. The lands beyond this point belong to the sylphs. Unlike the gentle souls in Little Solace, the vicious woodland sprites out there will slaughter any outsider that dares cross their borders. You're free to travel where you please, but know that none will come to your rescue should you stride blithely into the jaws of danger. Alright. Shush! Shush, this one says! Steel Walking Ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. It's the first I'm hearing about steel people. Considering what I already know of the plot, this will be the first time that we will be officially introduced to a certain other group of people. This guy's interrogating these two sylphs and asking if they're even listening. The sylphs are just staring at him. Okay, Polixia. Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Huh. Maybe not the kind of treasure you're thinking of. And we're gonna go probably back to the Hawthorne Hut, just according to the map. Yep. Just sprinting my way over there. Alright. I could have sworn there was a quest in here. Oh, yes there is. Okay. Let's see. The lads and I are certainly glad of the Hawthorns in their hut. A century's work is tedious and tiring, so having a place where we can relax and let our guard down is truly invaluable. Victor, who are you talking to? Nobody. I will sit in this chair and be the one you're talking to. Bird, get off of the table. Give me a moment. I'm gonna do something really fast. There we go. I'm sitting in the wrong chair for this pose. This is the correct chair for the pose. Every so often, when I was first playing this game, I realized that there were a lot of spots that you, as the player, could sit in just as a matter of inserting yourself into the world, and this is one such spot, actually. There. Now I am being spoken to, and this will make a good photo. I am just an adventurer talking with the soldiers. Don't mind me. Okay. Let me check chat. Yes, I have been feeling a lot better now, Chaos. Thank you for asking. Alright. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Yep, that answers that question. At this point, we've only really heard the Empire. We haven't run across any ourselves. Men clad in strange armor? Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. You can't make an assumption like that, lady. Alright, I'm gonna go report back to Little Solus. And I do believe that Camuxio was right. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep, deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? Why, yes. Yes, I will. And it's actually not that far away, either. In fact... it is right in between Little Solus and the Hawthorne Hut. That's not that deep. Here we go. Doing our Xenos thing. How disappointing. Let's see here. So we got our clues from the box. Oh. I can't jump on him. Okay. Back to Little Solus. I was gonna take a photo of myself having had sat on the boxes. Since it only has to do with one particular quest, I'm actually not surprised it doesn't exist, but... ah well. Dancing one is back. This one breathed a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing one found something. Hand over. Dancing one found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks are inside boxes, this one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know where to find them? Is there sneaky one hiding amongst this one's wings? Snooping one, selling secrets to steel walking ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friend to these ones. That's easily done. Alright, brotherly love. Lucio is pining for a wayward friend. Helpful one arrives at a good time. Oh, so I got a new name. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these ones named Claxio, not Calaxio, just Claxio. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Solus alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful one must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. Alright. I doubt it's far. And sure enough, not far at all. What? Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solus. Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything. No better than those ones that summoned a Primal One. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this is a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives. Forces this one to go deeper into forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One! Now we have a new name again. Well, I guess I've gone from Walking One to Dancing One to Helpful One to Meddling One. Well, you can't be friendly with everybody all the time. What? Claxio refused to return to these ones? And went deeper into the forest? But this one saw Touch Ones lurking in the forest. Helpful One must hurry! Hurry and find Claxio! Helpful One should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful One to Claxio. But hurry! Hurry before Touch Ones take Claxio away! So, who are the Touch Ones? There's so many different types of ones. I myself am like 4 different types. I guess, again, we will find out. Uh-oh. Alright, before I do this, let me check chat. Ooh! Hey, Carmelicious. Yep, flying cabbages. How have you been? Alright, level sync is in effect. I'm gonna go normal. And I will proceed. Meddling One is back? This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Camuxio that this one will never go back. Never! Oh. Touch ones! Touch one should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Oh, so those are touch ones. Be on guard, Renat. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Okay, so that's what he means by touched. Okay. Akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Alright. I don't expect this to be a problem. Meddling one, not smart to anger this one. This one has many friends in the forest. Oh boy, we're about to attract more people. A marble, and things were going so well. Stinky one is scary. Stinky one stinks. Oh gosh, I can't read it. Everybody's freaking out because of the stench of the marble. Okay, so he's saying to ignore the marble and only work on the sylphs. Because there's something weird with the marble. Duty complete. Yep, that was done. This one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio! This one has been worried. So very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Camusio? And meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Camusio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solus. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solus were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solus to be with Camusio and friendly ones. Bye! Lesson learned? Okay. Well, that should see to that. What say we return to Little Solus as well? I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Especially in all this cold rain. This will be a good time for a flight. The thing is, like, except for these quests and a few other types, I don't really often come to the Bramble Patch, so it's always really interesting to remember to be like, oh yeah, the Bramble Patch is that high. It is that dense. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful one is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is a hero to these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful one to see Elder One. But Elder One is what? So it was all just stalling? See, Comosio would make a confession to you. Okay. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never, never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscaron. Buscaron may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaron, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaron for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? And Gridania lives many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Huh. I thought we were going to go straight to go see Buscaron, but instead we're going to go back to Gridania. And I can do that. Somebody signed the FC message book. I have no clue who it is. I will have to check. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador. How fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? The Elder's gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Guillermo at Bent Branch Meadows to deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in the search effort. Okay. I can teleport now, so that will be a very quick trip. Okay. A message from Commander Hello. I did not say that right. I'm tripping over all my words. Helloy. Heloy. Helloy? I'm gonna go with Helloy. A message from Commander Helloy, you say? The Sylph Elder has vanished? Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. I forgot how to get to Buscaron Struthers. Where are we? We are here. So we are exiting south. I could have just taken the road. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't think I've really ever come this way. Not by road. I mean, I have, but for quests, but I don't think I've taken this route just to take the route. I have to excuse the map on one side of the screen, just trying to make sure I know where I'm at. here it is, up ahead. Oh, Ida and Papa Lima are already here. Alright. Buscaron is a good friend of ours, and there's no place like his for the latest gossip in the South Shroud. And Papa Limo, what do you got? The Sylphs are known to avoid the South Shroud. What could have compelled the Sylph Elder to come here? But the question of motive must wait. Finding him is our foremost priority. With things relatively calm over in Little Solace, we can focus on our search effort on this area. And that is fine by me. Oh, nice music. I remember when I first played this far out, I was thinking to myself that I'd probably end up here a lot, and then I never really returned again. But I think right now I'm gonna have to come back. Oh, wait, did somebody follow me? Occupy Rollers. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright, so Buscaron. I think... I can't do voices, so I'm not going to try, but everybody has like the same 2 or 3 voices. But here we go. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... Eh? Not here to fill your belly, then? Ah, a hunger for news, then, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say it be the elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folks would struggle to tell 2 of them apart. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know. You might even stumble across this sylph elder yourself. Dang it. Okay. Brother's house rules. Buscaron could use an adventurer to douse a fight brewing in his establishment. No word on the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buscaron in return? Alright then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight. I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Hey, I'd say that's a good policy. Here, let me talk to everybody. Let's talk to this drunken Duskwite. If this were anywhere but the Druthers, I'd have that fool spitting teeth before he formed a second word. What the heck is he saying? What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes on your face? Or in your face, rather? Here, have a water-filled tub. Ugh! Not because tits, that's cold. What do you mean, no fighting? This Duskwite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin. For now. There's always some bully doing bullying things. Nicely done, Renat. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a Duskwite Ellison. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bear a whole race of people from the druthers for the... wait a minute. Let me reread that whole thing. I'm getting my words wrong. And it doesn't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Yeah, I do think that. Next quest. The eponymous proprietor of Buscaron's Druthers has need of an able adventurer. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor to ask of my own. There's a Curan friend of mine, you see. Name of Teteroon. A good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc. I'm tripping over my words, I apologize. So I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, and he did. Not long after, he cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenosia. Well, it so happens, I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his. This scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see it gets to him. I can't say for sure where he ended up, but it might be a friend of... maybe... oh gosh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadan fellow named... oh, Rogadan names, hold on. I'm gonna go with Banesing. Okay. A Rogadan fellow named Banesing. You can find him in Hawker's Alley in Limbs and Lamenta. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. We are no closer to finding the Sylph Elder. We are back to doing errands. Let me see. Alright, basing. You found your way to Hawker's Alley out. I can't say I can't do it. My voice wants to do it, but my brain can't do it. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. Kieran worked at the Druthers. Aye, you speak of Teteroon. Related to that Kikyoran bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put together were making a good coin, but old Teteroon up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking Kikyoran himself. He can be tight of lip, though. I warned you. Best to take this chicken egg with you. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he hasn't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venturer along, to try to come his own self. God send us stricken with that fool. And we have passed by this guy so many times. Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom. Kikyoran busy with business. Too busy for blather. Well, have a chicken egg. Chicken egg! Kikyoran loves chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Teteroon? Teteroon no here no more. Teteroon leave Limsa. Teteroon go look for Sparklies. Now working at Trading Post. Good Trading Post. Forget where Trading Post is. Weinberg no Teteroon. Weinberg no Trading Post. Weinberg at Ferry Docks. You go to Ferry Docks. Kikyoran forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kikyoran. Alrighty, we're gonna go talk to Weinberg. He remembers things. Tetaru. I've seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north by way of the ferry to Ailport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here could take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Aldefet. He's an old hand, but knows a great deal about many things. Okay. Ailport, please. This ferry is bound for Ailport. Are you riding with us? Yes. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, it's right there. Tetaru. I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north, through Skull Valley, into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Keekern. I reckon he meant the one right by the shore of Bronze Lake, Memorune's trading post. Follow the road, and you're sure to find it. There. Which road? Let me double check that. Oh, literally, it's just north. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna check chat again. Yes, perpetually tired bunny. I am always tired, and I don't know why. I think it might be time to check my blood iron levels. Because that's what it was last time. Customer, be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Bring something for Tetaru? Ah, yes, your earring. Tetaru, forget this. Forget at Druthers. Tetaru swore would never forget earring. But never forget forgot. Tetaru, thank. Tetaru, thank. Good Buscaroon doing good? Good Buscaroon, good to Tetaru. Tetaru miss good Buscaroon. Seems like they were good friends. Tetaru has places for you to go and thingies for you to get. Good Buscaroon, help Tetaru. Tetaru dead without good Buscaroon. Must give thankies. Many, many thankies. Tetaru make Kikurin firewater for Buscaroon. Buscaroon love firewater. You help Tetaru make firewater? Need things to make. Need many, many thingies. Need Kuru Pup whiskers. Need 3 good Kuru Pup whiskers. Coral. I didn't say that, right? Because I was too busy trying to talk quickly. But I know exactly where that's at. Now, something I want to point out, because normally I'd have to go under here, but I'm going to show you this going over instead. I don't know what's up with this rock formation, but look at what's in the side of it. It is a dragon skeleton. Look at that. It's a giant serpentine dragon skeleton. So cool. Anyway. I just need... three. one. Oh, I'm about to get my last two. Alright. That's what I get for being overpowered. Alright, here you go. Tetraroon make firewater for Buscaroon. You bring thingies Tetraroon need? Yes, I sure did. You brought all thingies! Tetraroon make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Buscaroon. Tetraroon start making firewater now. Good firewater take time, more good. You come back later. Well, I'm here now, and you have a quest marker, so there we go. See, like, find wine. Tetraroon appears to have finished his gift for Buscaroon. Tetraroon make firewater. Good firewater. You take to Buscaroon. Good firewater for good Buscaroon. Tell Buscaroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Tetraroon hopes Buscaroon happy. Tetraroon gives Buscaroon thankies. Many thankies. You tell Buscaroon. Tetraroon makes big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many sparklies. All thanks to good Buscaroon. There has to be a faster way back. We went really out of the way for this. Well, I do know of a quick way to get there. We'll just have to go around. I'm gonna go through Quarry Mill. Wait a minute. Is this it? Yes. And we came back the other way. Let me close this map. Hi, Buscaroon. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Tetraroon's belongings to him. What's this? For me? And here, have firewater. Kickered firewater. So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old... bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelf it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I'll reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and a body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. Oh. Hey! Hello. Hold on 1 second. Hey. Wanna hang around till I get to this dungeon? Hi. Oh, Alan, that was you. Alright, hold on one second. Alright, so I'm just letting Alan know that I'm not sure that when the dungeon is coming up exactly, because I know I still have a few more quests between now and Toto-Rak, but I'm hoping it comes up soon. Oh, alright. There we go. Here, let me go ahead and keep trucking. Oh yes, I will take friend requests. Accept. Oh, we just left. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright. I will shout into the void when I get to the point where I'm looking for. And oddly enough, what the stream's named after, I thought I would get there sooner than what I'm at. So I kind of assumed too much of my timing. Let's see, selfish concerns. If Buscaron had his druthers, he'd have an adventurer with whom to share talk of selves. Finally? Okay. That was weird while you were away. Sylphs were sitting in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here. A place we've never known sylphs to come. And my button's not working. There we go. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing sylphs elder among them. Here, I've marked the track where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. I will see if there is not to be seen. How do I get on this rock? Kinda, where? Up, out. This way, there we go. Okay. I see the next destination. It's like we're straight ahead. And somebody was sitting right there. Excuse me, good sir. But he's away, so he won't mind. Okay. Anyway. Looking out for the sylph that sort of shouldn't be around here. I mean, nothing's stopping them, but still, it's unusual. And normally I would be attacked by all this stuff and have to fight my way all through it. Oh. Hi. We are uncovering Imperials. Huh. That's weird. I would hop on my chocobo, but I feel like I'm gonna have to hop right back off if I do. Yep. There's one up here. Hop. Hmm. Is it on top of here? Or... Hmm. So tricky. Where is it? Ah, found it. Overpowered. Alright. I like your glam. Oh, fine. Where's my chocobo? Woo. Ida, Papa Limo, the least you could do is help. So was there aught to be found in the wood? What did you come to... Garleans? In this part of the Twelves Wood? Huh. First sylphs and now Garleans. And all the same place. It could not be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the sylphs? Tracking them or giving chase, mayhap? But no. Not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have got stolen past them all. How in bloody hells could they? Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand, and when the Whalers watch. A Gordanian traitor. The plot thickens. Here we go. Nouveau riche. Buscaron has more work for a willing adventurer. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone as was aiding the Garleans? Well, I'm thinking I might have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup, and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it. But this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last time I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him or not. And if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. Just casually be like, kill him! And it's right outside. Wait a minute. That's a cool mount. Excuse me. Laurentius. Where? Ah, there you are. Can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Nope, I have business with you. I'm your new bestest friend. Ah, there he is.
Not long now. To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. 'Tis little wonder if the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. You! What did you... How long have you... Help! 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 Please, come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentis. I am under attack. And the nerve to call these people your friends. Well. Uh-oh. Where? There it is. How did you... You just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Ugh. This guy can't lie to save his life. Alright, Laurentis. Ah, there he is. We'll do normal difficulty. Ali cowers next to a tree. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough! Enough, I say! It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm, I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud. But they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty. But in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes, and I took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything, and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. Though you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? 'Tis not I who is cornered. Garleans, I brought the Vieira bastard! Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will Gridania. So you're a full-blown traitor. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a featherbed in Garlemald, did ye? You there, Vieira. You stand here at old Busta's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. Alright. Let's get this over with. Come here. Whee! Nope, I didn't get you. Oh, the Crow Claws are here. I remember them from the Archer quests. Is that them all? Is that everybody? Nope. Might take a minute. It's healing this jerk. Go down. There we go. Duty complete. Impossible! How did you best the Empire's finest? And with bandits and poachers at your side? They are your sworn enemies! Why do they fight with you and not against you? But I know the answer only too well. Buscaron. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something I would like you to tell Buscaron. Tell him Laurentius the Fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Alright. I don't know if he's told the truth, but we shall see. It does feel kind of weird to just let him walk like that after everything. Aye, Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just had work for the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the den and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania's too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are a few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Eh? He asked you to thank me, did he? Then there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Renat. The Sylph Elder has been found. Alright, here we go. Into the Beast's Maw. Buscaron has reliable information regarding the whereabouts of the Sylph Elder. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. Ahem. His name is Frixio, and he is the eldest among the Sylphs of Little Solus, long as he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small, leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment, and bridges are of no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Maws of Toto-Rak here in the South Shroud. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that FFXIV was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking Ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor FFXIV. Poor FFXIV. Oh, you came all the way here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Nice and slow. Elder One went to Toto-Rak but has not returned. This one is worried. So very worried. And you'd be right to be. The place fair calls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking? Entering that bloody death trap. Elder One had no choice. Imperial Ones were chasing Elder One. Please, Walking Ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. The fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but FFXIV is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Renat, go to the Thousand Maws of Toto-Rak and see that FFXIV comes to no harm. Peace between man and sylph rests upon your success. Okay. We're getting really close. And there it is. Bloiserant, what do you got? By order of the Elder Seedseer, the dungeon known as the Thousand Maws of Toto-Rak has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside. And you are sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for your pure blind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Toto-Rak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. And the Thousand Maws of Toto-Rak is now available. Ready for a party. I'm just going back to Busker on Struthers. We are now ready for the dungeon. If anybody would join, now is the time to speak up. Alright. Let me check chat. Oh, Occupy Walrus. Cool. Alright. I am on Goblin, and as you can see, I'm at Busker on Struthers. If you can join me, my character's name, I will type it into the chat. Not Koi at Goblin. There you go. Oh, and Alan said he had to go to his homeworld. the meantime, this will give me a chance to take some photos. Actually, can I get back there? Nope. That would have been a really great opportunity to use my my shaker remote. But instead, I will take photos. Give me just a moment. And portrait mode. Take that. And group pose. Hey! How are you? I didn't get quite close enough for that hug. It's good to see you. I'm going to send you a friend request. Alright. So are we all good for dungeoning? There was going to be another person, but I think they had to go back to their home world, so we can just conquer it. Awesome. As a side note, I will go ahead and let the cutscenes play just because I'm doing this New Game Plus doodad. But right now you're party lead, so would you do the honors for Thousand Maws of Toto-Rak? Alright. And commence. From what I understand, like before I started playing, this dungeon was a lot longer and a bit more windy. Oop, who do we got for DPS? Oh, you. I think these folks are in a hurry today. That's fine. Oh, come on. There we go. And where's my... I don't know where it is. I can't find my AoE. I don't know where I put it.
I thought for sure it was one of those, but it's none of those. Damn. Stop it. Ah. One sec. Is this it? Nope. Nope. I don't got one. Alright. Oh, they don't want to wait. Did I find it? I'm not precisely sure what happened there. Oh well. If I could just figure out... Oh, there it is. Alright. One of them told me I'm on it right now, and I'm sitting here thinking, yes, I know I'm on it, because I had to find it. But that was a few minutes ago, so it's offline. Oh, damn it. No wonder I couldn't target it. It was already gone. Let me see. Kind of a windy place. Oh, come here. You know, for being such a straightforward dungeon, this seems kind of long. Yep, yeah. I'm actually kind of glad I'm not getting us all lost, because normally, with having to turn back around, I would have lost my sense of direction by now, so I'm actually rather pleased. I'm just very, very used to ranged physical, or rather physical range, where I don't have to turn my whole back around on things. I wonder if these two are doing mentor roulettes. Maybe that's why they're in a rush. Well, one of them's already a mentor, so that's not the answer. I'm just very curious. Like, I'm deadly curious. If they were the type to answer questions, I'd ask. Like, I'm not even upset. Like, I'm just like, I'm really just curious. I'd be dropping question marks all over the place. Or is it because they're both Reapers? I will say one thing about Reapers is that they play very often as if they're tanks. And I don't know if that's like a matter of the class. Like, it could be a class thing. Or if it's just the type of people that tend to play Reapers. Oh.
Darkness.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
Elko Hidra Bublo Hans. Seize that on Rajat Dorn. Thagon Well Rogue. Tosan Opaiki. Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God.
Yep, here we go.
Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The Dark Minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Now, they've already defeated this. So this is rather funny, to be honest with you. Yep, I know. I had to warn you that I was going to watch these cutscenes. However, I was not expecting that to happen. But it's rather unusual, isn't it? Like people just going ahead and finishing. Oh well. But anywho. Oh man, that was so random. Thank you for coming in and helping me with the dungeon. It was a very unusually played dungeon. But I'm going to go ahead and go through these cutscenes for obvious reasons. And I'll catch you in chat when I get out of here. So hold on one second. There you are. Whoops. There we are. Finally! Fresh air! Oh, maybe not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Waking One vanquish Many-Legged One? This one is grateful to Walking One. I meant Walking One the first time. This one is called Phrixia, eldest of these ones of little solace. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where is that accursed icon hiding? Oh, it's Nero. No sign of our wizened friends. I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramuh will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose. If you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion. I could fair taste it. But at this rate... No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was that you always said? Ah, yes. That would mean bringing down the very heavens,
Those shall challenge... Who... Those... Gosh, let me restart that sentence. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? And that alone you were right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright, that Lord Van Belsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Those walking ones did for... Oh, gosh. I don't understand that sentence. That sentence is a little bit confusing to me. No wonder. Okay. Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Noraxia. Do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know what brings walking one to this place. Came to this one's rescue at Noraxia's bidding. Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramu. Then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solus. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. The cute little sounds. Alright, I'm going to head back to Buscarons, and let me look at the chat while I'm doing that. That was really fun. I just banned for now, but still here for anything. Okay. Stephanique, yes. Whoops. Stephanique says, Hi, pretty sure we met via TikTok. I'm still at work, so I'll be lurking. I love your character vibing with the ears. Yes. We did meet via TikTok. I remember your name. So welcome. I'm really glad you were able to come and lurk. And Occupy, I have to apologize, even though I know it's not for me to apologize. I just... Oh, man. Yeah, let me finish up this quest. Ah, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. Ah, but there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Solus and secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlian and the Twin Adder both. I can't speak. What the heck's gone with me? You've done Gridania a great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in so doing. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of current firewater. Alright. Okay, so at this point, I've officially been streaming for 2 hours. And I think that, honestly, that is about all I have in me right now. I might come back to TikTok a little bit later on and do a random stream for my dailies. But as far as reading and everything goes, I am worn out. This takes a whole lot of energy out of my chest to do. I'd really, really, really like to thank those that came in, and I know that we didn't get to have the whole party that we wanted, but there were 2 of you that came by. Thank you so much. And somebody signed the guest book at the FC. I don't know who it was. I'm gonna have to go check. I have a sneaking suspicion, but regardless of who it was, if you see this message, if you see this VOD, thank you so much for doing that. For anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, check TikTok. There is a whole lot of posts there, but one of them does have to do with the purpose of the FC and why it's there and who built it. So, I'm going to go ahead and call that done for today. I will return tomorrow at 3 p.m. CST to continue from this point going forward. I need to double check and make sure where I want the stopping point to be at, but I'll keep you posted. And in the meantime, this video is going to be up on YouTube. If you need that address, it's youtube.com/@runonvacation. It's a little bit different than here on Twitch. So, with all those announcements out the way, I'd like to thank you again for joining me. Thank you again for listening to my not quite all their voices. Hopefully soon we will have Romus back in his plethora of amazing voice acting, voice choices. And with that, I will let y'all go. And I'm going to take a nap. Oh, you signed the book, Occupy. Thank you so much. I will go read it forthwith. All y'all, have a good night. Take care.